Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. So a lot of you guys asked me to make a video regarding the new transfer system, and yes, I read that here, and honestly that's not much of information. So I said to myself, you know what, let's try to contact them and let's try to see if we can get some extra information, and if we get that, we're actually going to make a video. And here I am, because today we actually had a conversation, which leads me to a special shout out to this River Game employee, which actually was so super nice and answered a lot of these questions. So let's start. Now you see here we have 4 points, and we will not going to address point number 3 nor point number 4, because this is strictly straightforward and is not that complicated to understand. But what we're going to do, we're going to specifically talk only about point number 1 and point number 2, and boy, we have a lot to talk about. First of all, we have to mention that there is no point for me right now to explain you the old system, because we are weeks away from getting the new system. So the new system will going to be like follow. Just imagine 2 pools of servers, and let's say in pool number 1 is going to be all the servers which are not older than 400 days. So all the servers which are maximum 400 days old. In the second pool, there's going to be the rest of the servers. So all other servers, which are of course 401 days old. Now you can transfer only within this pool, yeah? And a special note, of course, also on top, that in pool number 1, which we have the youngest servers of TOPWAR till 400 days, you have to take into consideration, if your server is less than 210 days old, you won't be able to transfer anywhere. So you have to wait till your server is actually 211 days old. Then you can jump only in between that pool. So as soon as your server goes higher than 400 days being old, then of course your server will be changed to the other pool. So this is the explanation. Now we have some more very interesting information, so stick with me and pay attention. Now you see here something like after the new transfer function has been opened, your server you will need to have completed Terrora, Total War, Eternal Land. Now you know these events, but then we have here a mystery event. So yeah, I had no clue what that is, and of course I had to ask, what is this? And this is actually an extra event which will gonna come also in August. So before I give you some more hints, let me start to structure this video a bit. So first of all, they explained me why this delay had to happen, and it makes sense, and I will explain it to you because I was allowed to, yeah? And first of all, let's start. They deeply indeed apologize for the delay, but if you watch the video till the end, you probably would agree with me that was kind of a good idea. So in August, we're gonna get something else. We're gonna get the rework of the CP system, yeah? So since now they are taking the time and actually reworking the whole transfer system with the tickets, of course, they will also gonna want to add some extra items which should count for the tickets. One name has fallen in this category, and that's the formation. So they would like to add also the formation. So now I don't have exactly the numbers, but the goal will be that a certain level on the formation will trigger an extra ticket which you'll need in order to transfer. So even if we do not have the numbers right now, it's obvious to assume that the amount of tickets you require in order to transfer is going to be slightly higher. Now, one of the reasons for this delay is actually the fact that the CP reworked is planned for August, and the new transfer ticket requirements is also getting reworked. Plus on top, this employee told me that they are having some small issue figuring out a proper formula at which formation level the system will trigger +1 ticket. Due to this delay, they granted us 5 extra tickets. Now please correct me if I am wrong. I assumed it was 5 tickets, and honestly speaking guys, 5 tickets is $100, so we have to mention this also. So we are looking at around 3 to 4 weeks delay, I presume. And honestly, let's talk about what do you have to do in order to transfer to a better server. So it's not as easy as closing your eyes and just pick a server and just get accepted. because there are a few steps which you have to make till you actually land on a different server. The first step is to go on the TOPWAR Discord official channel, and if you scroll down, you're gonna see two channels. One is Join Us and the other one Take Me. So I strongly suggest to go in there, see what servers are actually looking for extra players, and your job is actually not done yet, because I strongly suggest you to hop on their Discord and start to interact with those players, because you really want to get to know the people first in order to approximate even better if that server is indeed a better choice for you. So let's recapitulate. So we're gonna get in August, we're gonna get the new CP system rework. We're gonna get the new transfer rework, and also on top the system which determines how many tickets do you need in order to transfer. This is actually getting reworked also. There will be only two pools of servers. One pool is going to be for servers between 211 and 400 days old servers, and the second pool is going to be for all the servers which are 401 day old minimum, and you can transfer only in that pool. Of course, we also have to mention in this summary that we must expect that the cost, the amount of tickets which you will need in order to jump to another server will slightly be higher. So beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. If you are not subscribed, please do me a favor and motivate me and hit that button, hit a like, and yeah, don't forget to see me in the next episode.